you first start out, it's gonna be tricky because you gotta figure out where your hand placement is. Right? Good rule of thumb is think shoulders and then a width out. So bang, right? When you come down, you don't want to come down with your elbows out. You want them kind of at a 45, especially when you are going for strength, because it'll keep you from putting your shoulders in a compromised position where they're going to blow out, where you're going to hurt them. That's not a good position for them. When you come down, you want to aim here. Right? You don't want to go anything above that.
Sometimes
especially if you're trying to keep your elbows in, because the higher you go, the further your elbows are going to come up, worse position you're going to be in, right? So this here, you get your lats going, you get more out of your triceps, your chest will work a little bit better. It allows you to bring your chest up more, which is big when it comes to bench pressing big numbers, right? When you come down,
here's a stadium.
You don't want to drop it to your chest and bounce it off your chest and then press it up. Bring it down. You want to control it down. Don't go slow, but you have to control it down.
We park in this deck.
Touch your chest and then drive up.
We turn down.
Right. Your arms are naturally going to push the bar forward, and it's going to come forward a little bit because that's the natural movement of your arms. It's the natural path of a good bench.
Well, basically, turn left.
Right? You don't want to pick your butt up. Try to maintain tightness in the lower half. So, chest up. You want to take your elbows, just your elbows, and try and always rotate them, right? That'll flex your lats and it'll help pick your chest up, right? Don't suicide grip. Think about squeezing these, bringing the bar to your chest, right? Touch.
Right. Or like with a don't say.
Down.
Yeah. But
touch.
I love it.
Like me, I only ever try and do it the right way, even if it is 1 or 2 reps. Even if I am still trying to learn, you know? And I am. I'm always trying to learn. That's why I went out and got a strength training coach. Push it all the way up. Right there. Try it right there. So remember, bring it down to your chest. Okay, so bring it down to your chest all the way and stop. Okay, so you feel how that's up a little bit, high. Set it here. Right there. Nope, too far. You want that. That's what now when you press up, the bar should only move towards you. It's not gonna come all the way up here. It's only going to move about this much. My chest up, when I come down, I'm right there too. If I come up any further, I'm going to press and bury out and stop here. It happens every time. I was getting the chains today, but I'd much rather get my 3x3 at 315 with soft touches. I enjoy helping people, but I would much rather help people like while I'm working out and work in with me and that way than to do it the other way.
Yeah, too bad.
I was gonna do 275 and I don't feel like doing 285. This one is I love the feel of this one. Like when you walk into this gym, you're like, oh yeah, this is dungeon gritty, grimy. You know when you come here, you're gonna see something. It's just like they have people who they do equivalency. The one guy said it's nothing to come in at 5 a.m. and you see somebody squat 1,000 pounds. Like how stupid is that? It's crazy, you know. It's good to be around people like that because they're just gonna try and be better. like in any sport, right? If you're always the best,
No.
you're not going to get any better just because you're the best. Now, if it's the other way around and everywhere you go, you're never the best, you're always going to be better, better, better.
Make sure you're even.
I got your
Name. Come out with this end, right? Don't think about anything else except for being consistent on when you come where you're coming down, because that's gonna force everything to line up where it's supposed to be. So before you pick the bar up, make sure everything's nice and tight, right? So all that stuff I told you before, do that, and then if you can't pick the bar up, I'll help you. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Chest is up real high. Now set up chest, legs, everything. On the count of 3, I'm gonna lift it, but you're also gonna try and lift it with me. But you don't have to lift it a whole lot. But still, prepare yourself for the weight, okay? 1, yep, just like that. Nope, you wanna bring it out first. Bring it out to where you're supposed to. Stop, and then bring it down. Yep, what you're doing is this one's staying out, and this one's coming down, right? Your chest kind of folded down. Think of taking this the entire time you're pressing and trying to touch the ceiling the whole time. Like, don't ever bring that down. Try and push that into the ceiling and into the bar. Elbows, aim for that spot on your chest. Yep. Drive up. One more. Drive up. You're kind of torquing yourself. But it's new. This shirt, I think it's almost time to get a larger one.
Because I've been doing 215 soccer for long. Feels good, and I just haven't been able to fucking afford it. Because this motherfucker keeps stopping.
To think, instead of doing this, think, trying to
Get it out there.
yeah, think of trying to pull something apart like this. So this one's a little bit easier to get the hang of. You want to do bench press so you can record it, don't you?
No, so you can actually.
There's nothing wrong with recording it. That's how you learn. Because then you can see it.
Like, feel
Not shaky, but when you're pressing, as you're getting heavier, you're going like this. We gotta fix this before you can put more weight on. That's more important than trying to put up bigger numbers, because this leads to injury.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
You know? So when you come with me, don't think bigger numbers, no matter what I'm doing, right? I have 12 years of experience, right? You are still trying to learn. Learning is the most important part. You got a phone, right? You can get on YouTube. YouTube everything.
Honestly,
Just
most of the stuff I'm learning.
everything.
That's most of the stuff I'm
Do
learning.
everything, because that's what I did when I first started off. When I first started working out, it was YouTube research. Mind you, there's a lot of bad information out there because it's not specified to each person. It's more of a general thing, but having general knowledge so you can figure your way through all the BS, that's not a bad thing, right? You probably do it with baseball all the time, right? You're YouTubing, okay, well, why am I doing this and how do I fix it? How do I throw a faster ball? Which exercises can I do to throw a faster ball? This is the same way, man. If you want to get good at this, learn from people who are good at this, right? Because I did it for a long time wrong. When I first started, I hurt my lower back. And that hindered me for a long time. Where like now, my form's not perfect, but I'm good at it and it's getting better, right? A lot of times the gut check, staying humble and checking your ego at the door is the most important part. You want to learn how to do it and do it well to be able to put up those numbers. Numbers will come if you put in the work to do it right. When you put in the work and do it wrong and chase those numbers, that's where you get hurt. You know, and you don't learn those things from just doing that, right? You have to do the research. You have to be able to learn and want to learn about these things. It's my favorite part. Like, I'll never come in here and, you know, do my bench press and then listen to somebody I assume can't bench press them more than me and be like, oh, thanks for the info, but no thanks, I think I'm doing okay. Hey, if you got a tip for me and you bench press less than me and it works and it clicks and I get better at doing it, hell yeah. To me, that's my favorite part of all of this. You know what I mean? Unsolicited advice or whatever. If somebody's like, hey, this worked for me, maybe it'll work for you. Hell yeah, I'll take that and I'll try it. If it doesn't work, what did I lose? 1 rep? 2 maybe? I think I can live with that. You know? You ever heard the quote, bigger back, bigger bench? Why? Because where are you when you're bench pressing? You're on your back. Where the bigger and stronger and more solid your back is and the more tight it is when you come down, the more you're going to press, you know?
Just like another version of bench press?
Hmm?
Just another version of bench press?